Pride and Prejudice. A modern English retelling. Copyright Pickle Publishing 2025. Chapter 1. A rich man moves in. In the quiet, respectable village of Longbourn, news travelled faster than common sense, especially when it concerned money, marriage, or mystery. So it was no surprise that by midday Tuesday, nearly everyone knew that Netherfield Park, the grand estate just 1 mile up the road, had finally been let. Mrs. Bennet was breathless with the thrill of it, as she stormed into the drawing room, waving the newspaper like a flag of triumph.
"Mr. Bennet," she cried, cheeks flushed pink with anticipation. "Have you heard the news?
Netherfield is let at last." From behind his paper Mr. Bennet murmured, "Is it now?"
"Yes, indeed."
Mrs. Long heard it from the butler, who heard it from the groom, who helped unload the carriage himself. A young man arrived Monday. From the north of England. Single, and she paused dramatically, nearly trembling with glee. Rich. £4,000 or £5,000 a year. At this Mr. Bennet lowered his paper just enough to raise an eyebrow.
"Is that before or after taxes?"
Mrs. Bennet ignored the question. He came with a grand coach, 4 horses, and 2 trunks that took the footman nearly half an hour to unload. And he's taken possession of Netherfield himself, not just agents or stewards. A single man with that kind of money doesn't move into a house like Netherfield for the fresh air, you know.
"No," said Mr. Bennet, feigning surprise. "I assumed he was drawn by the quality of our local turnips."
Mrs. Bennet narrowed her eyes.
"Don't be clever, Mr. Bennet. You know perfectly well what this means. I suppose you'll tell me. It means he's in want of a wife.
And with 5 unmarried daughters under this very roof, we would be irresponsible not to introduce ourselves immediately." Mr. Bennet folded the paper slowly, a faint smirk on his face.
"Ah.
So we're sending them off like fruit baskets now."
"Don't be ridiculous," she said. "I'm only asking you to call on him."
"You must. Today, if possible." Mr. Bennet stood and stretched, still half amused.
"And if I don't? Then someone else will."
"Mrs. Long is already plotting to take her nieces over. Can you imagine?
That silly girl with the squint dancing at Netherfield while our girls sit home in the dark like ghosts. Haunting the sitting room, doomed to spinsterhood," he mused. "What a fate."
Mrs. Bennet threw her arms up.
"Honestly, I don't know."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?